Hi, this is Mrs. Arroyo. Today we are on day 5, comparing objects and using taller and shorter. Go ahead and solve the problem in your head. Pause the video if you need to. 16 minus 9. You should have 7. 15 minus 11. You should have 4. Our daily learning target for today is I can use a reference object to compare lengths to two objects as taller or shorter. Our standard is order 3 objects by length. Compare the lengths of 2 objects indirectly by using a third object. 2 surfboards are leaning against a palm tree. Tyson wants to use the shorter surfboard. Which one should he use? Justify your thinking using Unifix cubes. If the surfboards had been laying in the sun, would their length change? So if we were to use cubes to measure taller or shorter, we would find that the surfboard on the right is shorter. Now, if we lay these surfboards down, their length will not change. The surfboard that was shorter standing up is going to be smaller laying down as well. Is the taller surfboard also the longer surfboard? Yes, it is still the longer surfboard because its length does not change. Taller describes the greater height of 2 objects being compared. Tallest describes the greatest height when ordering 3 or more objects by height. The blue line is blank, then the red line. The yellow line is the blank. Take a moment to pause the video and think about the answers for yourself. So, the first sentence asks us to compare the blue line to the red line. The blue line is taller than the red line. The next sentence says the yellow line is the blank. From there we have to compare the blue line to the yellow line. The yellow is taller than the blue. So the yellow line is the tallest. Now we're going to compare the height of these two people. The object used for measurement is this green block over here. So when we look at this, we need to go ahead and count. But before we count, we made sure that we stacked the blocks and that we started where their feet were on the floor and we ended at their head. Now these are not completely precise, but we get as close as possible to their height. Then we count them up and we see that the man is 7 blocks tall and the woman is 6 blocks tall. Because we know 7 is a bigger number than 6, we can say the man is taller and we can say the woman is shorter. Which statements are true? A. Bob is 3 blocks taller than Sally. B. Sally is 3 blocks taller than Bob. C. Bob is 3 blocks shorter than Sally. Or D. Sally is 3 blocks shorter than Bob. There's more than one correct answer. Go ahead and pause, take your time, and figure out which statements are true. Press play when you are ready to check your work. So we see that Bob is 3 blocks tall, and we see that Sally is 6 blocks tall. So we know that Sally is 3 blocks taller than Bob, because 6 is 3 more than 3, and Bob is 3 blocks shorter than Sally, because 6 minus 3 is 3. So part 1 of your assignment that you will answer on Canvas or on a separate sheet of paper is which dog is longer when it lays down? Explain your reasoning. Part 2 to the assignment, to check your understanding. Each green tile is the same size and shape. Which sentences correctly compare the measurements of the black and gray lines? Select all that are true. The first sentence says, the black line is 5 tiles taller than the gray line. The second sentence says, The gray line is 5 tiles taller than the black line. And the third statement says, the gray line is 5 tiles longer than the black line. So go ahead and answer those. If you are ready for a challenge to go above and beyond, find 3 objects in your home and be able to tell your parents and to tell myself which is the tallest object. Thank you so much for listening. As always, contact me if you have any questions. Thank you. Bye-bye.